Hi, this is BB. Um, I woke up about half an hour ago, at least I thought I did. I woke up before. I was laying on my right side and I was really warm, like almost sweating. My AC is on. And I sat up in bed and I was begging her. I remember begging her, please leave me alone, in my mind. I think I said it out loud, please leave me alone. I'm literally begging her, please leave me alone. And I'm not sure what happened. I thought I laid back down, I'm not sure. But then I suddenly came awake again, and I don't know how many minutes after. If I sat there and I fell asleep, but if I fell asleep, I would have fallen like this, and the back of my neck would have hurt. It wasn't hurting. Earlier, I was having these stabbing pains in the back of my head. Not sure. No, they eased up a little. But stuff like that makes me wonder, because I don't know. Because I have come into consciousness before talking out loud, saying something like I'm having a conversation with someone. And I didn't know I was able to do that. My mother used to make noises in her sleep, like grunt, and like if she was talking to someone, but she didn't say words. So I'm not sure. She was an empath as well, so I'm not sure. So I don't know. I mean, with whatever is going on, all the weird shit is going on. It's just I don't understand. I don't know if it's how I have to gauge everything now. I have to look at everything in depth. It's not that I'm becoming paranoid of other people. I'm becoming paranoid of the person I'm dealing with, because what's their angle? What's their game? What are they trying to do? I'm not pointing fingers. I'm looking to see, well, how long was I sitting there? Did I fall asleep? And if I fell asleep, then surely, if I fell asleep, I would have leaned forward like this. Why isn't the back of my neck just stiff and hurting then? And I suddenly came into consciousness. I was sitting up. Let's hope that I just sat up and then I woke. In the motion of sitting up, I woke up. Well, my cat usually sleeps by my side. And when I felt the spot, it was cold. She was gone for a minute. So, which could not have been long too, because like I said, the AC was on. Not sure. I don't know. It's just weird stuff, and I'm sure that you're experiencing your own brand of weirdness with this stuff that you're doing, that you're finding strange things. Gaslighting is one of them. And gaslighting is a big thing with these people. Little stuff that if you call the police for them, it'll make you look like a kook. First of all, I don't have a camera, I don't have any proof. Like a mason jar my friend brought, like I mentioned this before, he brought some pickles, homemade pickles. I can't find the mason jar. I have the lid without the jar. I had a bag of potatoes. I don't know, there were like a few potatoes in there left. They just disappeared. Now, unless I threw them out and I can't remember, but I don't think so. Like stuff. And my friend across the street where I live, she said that she was the one who actually was voicing it out loud. That shit's moving around in her house. And she knows it's been moving around in her house. So I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I just don't, I'm just trying to quietly gauge what the hell this could be. It's called gaslighting. Is a process like where you slowly a person descend into insanity. Just to start to question their sanity. Are they going insane? Are they doing this in their sleep? Is somebody else doing this? Where they start losing their grip on reality, as it were. Now, in addition to doing that and the spritzing, spraying, that's the intention, that's the goal. But why me? Why this extreme? Why me? I mean, this is a bit extreme. Have they been doing something to my body? I mean, I'm overweight. I don't think they've been pimping me out in my sleep. Like, I don't think so. So I think I can rule that out. They haven't been pimping me out. So I don't drive either. So I can't, really go anywhere. And I don't think even if they're hypnotists, that they can actually hypnotize somebody into actually, walking a few blocks without, that's impossible. If that happens, then wow, I don't know, but I don't think so. But they can orchestrate events, I guess, where you can physically get up and walk. Like if you get anxious or something, you need, go to the store or whatever. They can physically orchestrate stuff like that where anxiety takes over. That's all kinds of things. But anyway, I mean, if you're hacking and you're able to do these things, and I don't know, but like I said, I just wanted to make this quick video. I wasn't sure what happened there, and stuff like that puzzles me, and I keep track of it in my mind, and I don't understand, because if I was sitting there for a minute, how is my neck not hurting? I don't understand. My neck, it would hurt because my blood pressure is high. I'm sure it is high, and I'm leaning forward because it's stiff back here. So I don't understand. But anyway, I just don't understand why they would target me like this. Why to this extreme length? Is it live streaming? I mean, think about it. If they can get you to react, let's say that is a real psychic. This person has a psychic ability, but not a psychic ability where they can just read your thoughts. Like, does he like me? Does she like me? You go to a psychic, you want to know, does your boyfriend like you? Does your girlfriend like you? Does your parents like you? The usual. These are people who would actually give you psychic attacks. They can give you psychic attacks. They can attack you psychically. They can attack you psychically. They can actually attack you in the sense that I don't know how, but they blank us out where we don't remember, or we just I don't know how that's done. I know what a psychic reading is, but I don't know what I don't understand that part. I don't understand. I consider myself a spiritual person, but I don't understand that part. Like where you can physically move, get a person to do I don't understand that. That's like turning them into a zombie almost. But is a psychic energy enough to do that? Or is it by other means? Of course, people have different opinions, and it's like it's something else. I mean, all these recordings, like a psychic was telling me they're recording you, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Why would they be recording me? I mean, like I said, I got set up last year, and I think they used that as a catalyst for all this nonsense that they were doing to bring it into the open, basically. Because obviously at that point, they probably had gotten what they wanted. They had probably gotten what they wanted. Which is what? I don't know. Maybe They were trying to sell my grandmother's stamps and the sale went through. I don't know. The sale was finally approved. I don't know. Like I said, if they have stamps and the stamps are worth a shitload of money, then they would have to know, they would want a little background where they got them from. So I guess they would have to find a person from my country and to help them out with that, because they have a different nationality. So I don't know. It's either that or something to do with my inheritance from my dad. Other than those two things, I am not sure what this could be unless they were live streaming me, and this is part of like a party favor. You know, making you lift your arm in your sleep, or pick your nose, or turn over, turn to the side, whatever. If she has the ability to do that, and it's like a party favor, and people are just watching to see this human robot, basically, thinking that the person has volunteered to be the robot of this individual, but they've not. Nobody would. I mean, I don't know. Because in order for that to happen, would have had to have been cameras in my house. Because in order for somebody to see me from a remote location, there had to have been cameras in my house. The only camera I ever had in my house I got it like April last year. That was because when I realized they were sitting around my house and they were not going to stop, I set it in my house facing my door, because I had a porch, and if they came to the door, then I would catch them. They would try to get in my house. Which later, about a few weeks after, the app on my phone that I was able to see through the camera, it couldn't function anymore. So the camera was rendered useless, basically. The app wasn't working, so it was useless. I couldn't see shit, because you could only see what's on it on your phone. So, of course I was expecting that. This is how barefaced, because they're saying in my country, they're barefaced. They're bold. They don't care. They will destroy anything, delete anything off your phone like it's their phone. Like it's their phone. This is why I feel like every time I buy a new phone or a gadget, I'm not buying it for me, and I get angry. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in a package and mail it to the old place. Because what's the point? It feels like I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for somebody else. Because they seem to, enjoy it more than I do, or get more benefits from it more than I do. It's just not right for people to steal from us or want our crap, and to do this. Right now I can that vinegary smell again, and it's just this is to the point where it's just, I don't know. The main thing with me, what I think the angle they're going for, is drug addiction. Heavy drug use, to the point where I'm doing things that I don't remember. Well, of course I would have to, wouldn't I? Whatever they're trying to say I did, only if a person is drugged out of their fucking mind, then they would probably do some of the shit that they're gonna claim. But I wanted to go to court. Gotta be drugged out of your gourd. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they're claiming. I don't know, whatever. So they're trying to push this drug use. What? I've known her since 2017. I've known her. Prior to that, I never knew she existed. I have friends. I have people I've dealt with, people whose houses I've lived in, where I've rented rooms, rented apartments from. These people will come down and what they'll say, they don't see, drug use. They know me personally because I've lived in their homes. That's not something that was synonymous with me. The kind of behavior they will hear related to whatever, like moving from place to place like this and went from making X amount of dollars with my website to making nothing. See, I have physical proof of these things. So whatever they bring to me, I have physical proof. I have physical proof of it. I have physical proof that I make money and then it just stops. This is the thing that makes me money, can make me easily over $100,000 a year, is being affected badly by all of this. By being hacked incessantly. So, whatever they're trying to do, they can bring it. I really don't, I'm ready for them. Whatever they're claiming. But anyway, right now the pain at the back here has started again. There's a pain like around my right ear, around here. It started again. It's hurting, like literally hurting. So, whatever it is, they're trying to push the drug use. They're trying to push the use, like I'm suddenly using a lot of drugs. First of all, why did I choose to use all these drugs? When did I really start? And why suddenly am I using drugs in such large amounts? Going hog wild to the point where I'm drugged out and I don't know what I'm doing. Why? Why would a woman suddenly start using drugs like this? Why? See, these are the questions I would want them to answer, because I want the answer myself. Right now, the smell of vinegar is very, very strong in here. Very strong. And it's like, basically what they're trying to create are these blind spots, or these blank spots, where your brain gets, you can't remember. It's your memory. Your memory they're trying to attach. Like, when you're talking, like you start fumbling because you can't remember the words. You can't remember, which is synonymous with drug use or stroke or something, which, all these symptoms come under drug use, heavy drug use. And this is what they're pushing. Drug use. This is what they're trying to push, that drug use. Heavy drug use. It's hard when you know who the people are who's doing this. And they feel like they're untouchable. Because what are you going to say? The only way is if I get some roommate in here. And this is the only way this is going to stop. Probably. Get somebody else in here. Because if I had someone here right now, they would have probably called the police. Because then I would have had a second person saying, yes, they do smell it. Where is it coming from? And they do hear, somebody moving outside my wall. Or something. But it's just me. I'm a crazy person, right? And again, people who use drugs are branded, they're just paranoid. They're hearing things. They're like free-for-alls for people like them. They can do anything to them. Which is not right. Like I've said before, even a person on death row should not have this done to them. They should not. They don't deserve it. Because then the people who are doing it to them are no better than they are. They're actually worse. They're no better than they are.